Welcome back to the Dark Truth Diaries. Tonight, I'm bringing you one of the darkest, most twisted betrayal cases I've ever come across. A story where passion turned poisonous, where lies stacked so high they collapsed on everyone involved, and where an affair, something meant to be hidden in the shadows, became the spark for a deadly trap. And the craziest part? The man at the center of it all never even realized he was walking straight into death. Until it was too late. So sit back, dim the lights, and lean in as I tell you the story of the affair that ended in a deadly trap. My name is Lena, and I never thought I'd be the kind of person to get caught in someone else's nightmare. But 3 years ago, that changed. I met a man named Daniel Hart, successful real estate developer, married, father of a teenage daughter, and someone who had absolutely mastered the art of pretending he was perfect. He wasn't. Daniel was charming in a dangerous way. He made you feel like you were important, like you mattered. And for a while, I believed him. I was a paralegal then, trying to rebuild my life after a breakup, feeling lonely, emotionally exhausted, and too trusting. That's how Daniel found me at my weakest. He told me he and his wife, Christine, were practically separated. He told me they slept in different rooms. He told me he hadn't been in love in years. Every classic line. Every cliché in the book. But the thing about loneliness. It makes lies sound like hope. The affair started quietly. Private hotel rooms. Secret messages. Late-night excuses. But Daniel's wife wasn't stupid. Christine Hart was the kind of woman who paid attention. Cold. Calculated. And smart in a way that made her feel dangerous. And she noticed everything. Small things at first. Daniel suddenly caring about his appearance. The late nights he couldn't explain. The new cologne. The way he locked his phone. His random bursts of happiness. She didn't confront him. She watched. And that was her greatest weapon. Because Christine wasn't the type to explode in anger. She was the type to plan. One Friday evening, Daniel invited me to a cabin his company owned. A quiet place 2 hours outside town, secluded, beautiful, surrounded by woods. He said it would be our escape, the first time we could truly be alone without limits. I was hesitant. Something felt off. But I agreed. Because in my heart, I thought I was falling for him. When we arrived, the cabin was perfect. Wine poured. Fire lit. The kind of cozy intimacy you see in movies. But the entire time, I had a strange sensation. Like someone was watching us. I asked Daniel. He laughed it off. Said I was paranoid. Said no one knew we were there. He was wrong. 2 days before we arrived, Christine had found Daniel's second phone. Not the main one. The hidden one. The phone he used for me. And inside it, every message, every picture, every detail of our affair. But she didn't cry. She didn't scream. She studied. She memorized. She learned exactly where he was taking me. Because he had texted me the location earlier. And then, she went there first. She planted something in that cabin Daniel didn't know existed. A camera? No. Something worse. A trap. That night at the cabin, Daniel stepped outside to get more firewood. He didn't come back right away. 5 minutes passed. Then 10. I called out to him, no answer. So I stepped outside. And that's when I saw the first sign that something was wrong. There was a fresh footprint in the mud. But it wasn't Daniel's. It was a woman's. I called his name again. Still nothing. Then, suddenly, a scream from behind the cabin. I rushed toward it, heart pounding, and found Daniel collapsed near the woods. Gasping, clutching his stomach, his face twisted in agony. And on the ground beside him, a small glass shard. Coated in something oily. Something chemical. Later I'd learn what it was. A toxin Christine had smeared onto the handle of the shed door. A place she knew Daniel would touch. Because she knew his routine better than anyone. He had unknowingly poisoned himself. Handle. She rarely ever went there. And me. I became the mistress who panicked and didn't call fast enough. Christine walked away without a single charge. Daniel didn't. He died within minutes of reaching the hospital. 6 months later, I received an anonymous package at my door. Inside it was a small vial labeled with the same toxin found on the shed, a hotel photo of me and Daniel, and a note. A note I will never forget. Affairs end. But betrayal? Betrayal must be answered. Next time, choose a single man. No signature. But I knew the handwriting. It was Christine. She wasn't sending a threat. She was sending closure. And a warning. Because in her mind, she didn't just kill Daniel. She punished him. And I was collateral damage. If you made it this far, thank you for diving into this chilling story with me. Tonight's case reminds us of one thing. Love can blind you. But betrayal can break you. And some people will go farther than you can imagine to avenge a broken heart. If you want more stories just like this, twisted true crime, dark betrayals, deadly secrets, subscribe to the Dark Truth Diaries. Your curiosity keeps this channel alive. And trust me, the stories only get darker from here. Until next time. Stay safe, stay aware. And never underestimate the quiet ones.